Today we are doing something very awesome, actually, and that is some limit over collection boxes for the Yu-Gi-Oh set, the Heroes one. The Rivals I am not able to get. This one I was barely able to get in the first place. So let's go ahead and just open it and see what we can pull out of here. I know that a lot of people are pulling the overframe rares, which I have mentioned before in the Rush Duel set, as it was in those. I pulled the Dark Magician Girl on Pokemon BariBari's stream on Twitch and got that sent over here. But we're going to be looking for the, well, really any overframe rare we will be looking for, but we are mainly going to be looking for those serialized cards in any of them. Dark Magician Girl or Dark Magician would be what I want. Gaga Magician Girl would be awesome, but we'll go ahead and see what we can pull out of these packs. I know that there's a lot of people who end up not liking people opening from this side of the packs, but I open Pokemon cards from that side, so it doesn't really do anything with those. I do not know any of these cards, so unless it is something that I know, I will not know most, and you will not see me get hype unless it is an overframe card. So know that I will be keeping everything and making sure that I price things above $1, which is what I usually do for the channel. I will always price things over $1. If it's not, then you won't see the price come up. But anything that is holographic, I will show a price for if it is over $1. And if I can find it for over $1. That one I know. F-Hero, it looks like Shining Flare Wingman or something. And we have what looks like a certain rarity here. Look into the light that I actually have. I do not know the rarities for this because they have gotten pretty insane since I have been doing Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. So I apologize for not sleeving stuff like I usually do. Like you usually see me sleeve stuff that I know is worth certain things in these packs. But I will not be doing it unless it's for an overframe card. So let's hope that we can get one. There's a Dark Magician there somewhere. We got a Chibi guy looking somewhere. There's a Fortress of Light. Looks like a prismatic type of thing. It doesn't look like it extends to the border, just on the card. I know there's a lot of different rarities and a lot of different variations for how they call the rarities over in the Japanese OCG, and I know that also Rush Duel is a different thing. So the overframe card that I have, this Dark Magician Girl, is from Rush Duel, not from regular OCG Yu-Gi-Oh! Hey, there is an overframe. I think this one is some type of dragon, but it's a pendulum, which I know that most people don't like too much of, but it is very nice to see an overframe card, which means that since it's a pendulum, most people wouldn't like the fact that I'm sleeving it, but it is an overframe card, and I do not know what the price of these things are, so I will go ahead and sleeve that, which is usually in a higher echelon of rarity, at least. Alright, so we're already a few packs down on this 15-pack booster box. I do want to get more, but man, this was expensive, even with a reputable seller that I have, that I don't really buy too much from, but will in the future here. But I know that, oh, there's like a Gaia Dark Magician person, but I know that I will be getting most Yu-Gi-Oh stuff from them in the future, just because it was a good, it took a long time to get here, but it was a good condition for everything to have. And then we have a secret prismatic secret rare or something like that on the back here with an Xyz card. I do like the way a lot of these Yu-Gi-Oh cards look. They have a lot of good look to them, but it's the playability of them. I'm more into, I can play Pokemon, I'm getting into Yu-Gi-Oh, or I'm getting into One Piece. There's Metamorphosis, I know that. I'm getting into One Piece. Weiss Schwarz would be fun. Yu-Gi-Oh! I would love to because I used to play it in the past, but I just don't know, man. It's pretty hard from what I've seen. That's a collector rare. And a lot of people have said that they don't like these collector rares. I think it's because of the shatter foil there. But I like the collector rares, but I like the shatter foil. It gives it a little more oomph to it, because I do like them, but I don't like them as much. I like this a lot better with that shatter foil. Since I like the rarity of collector rare, I'll sleeve this guy up too. Moving right along as we get into the heroes, I do want to either do another heroes if I don't get a overframe that I want, or serialized, obviously. Serialized would be crazy. Not really shooting for it, but it would be awesome. And then I do want to try the villains one, but we'll try and see what the last, I think you get another overframe in the boxes. I'm realizing that I say in my sentences a lot, and I'm trying to really push that out, so I'm really trying to see what the other overframe we get is. There's a cool card. That is one that I would like to get, the Gaga Girl. I just did it again, the And same card that we got here, or the last one, but a prismatic rare. All those Dark Magician girl types are pretty good price-wise, especially being along with Dark Magician Girl. I'd like to see that Valkyrie card come back at some point. There's Utopia, I think 39. Obelisk and some other sacrificial cards. Probably should just leave that other one. I think it was an ultimate rare or something. I like how the old ultimate rares were, but I don't think it's recognizable from the ultimate rares we've had in the past, at least for me. I'd have to see them more and more and more to try and see that rainbow from the sky. And we got this Scyther Reaper Death looking guy. After looking at that, once I took it off camera, I think that was the ultimate rare. Had like the shiny borders and the textured frame card. I did again. We got that, we got this, we got Halka Fibrax, I think. Oh, and then we have the Prismatic Secret Rare. I do not know this one. But I do know that there was a spell card and it could have been that Dark Magician Girl, so I do know that at least. Go ahead and get a sleeve out here if I can keep this on frame. I kind of want to just not cut that, but we'll do this. Get that. And that puts us pretty far into the, I think we got, yeah, 4 packs left. Yeah, 4 packs left. So we'll see what else is in here. Probably just that last overframe card, if that. Most people have not said if the serialized card is going to be an additional card or if it is within a rotation. So if you would get all of the cards that we map out, or if there would be an extra slot, or if it would take the slot of a pre-existing one. We have a book. We have a girl, Chibi, and do not know who this guy is. But that is a good question to have. If it's going to take the slot of something, then we know what is coming if overframe and or if embedded or whatever that rare is, and then ends up being a serialized or not. But we're not going to know that. So we'll just see what we pull in these last 3 packs here. Chibi Swordsman, another collector rare, looks like a Chibi Girl as well, number 29. Do not know the names of these cards, so I would not be able to give them to you, but we have a collector rare. Alright, last 2 packs, you know the drill. We're going to see if we can pick which one the last pack hit is in, if any. And last time it was in the right side, so we're going to keep it that way. I'm going to guess the right side again. We're going to check the left. If whichever one it is, we'll mark it down, left, right, or NA, but I'm going to try and see if I can guess it. Last time I did guess right. I think that one, I know, something Toad, totally awesome. Dark Magician, I would love to get that one in the overframe. No overframe in this one, but we have a Prismatic Secret. So I'm either going to be right or wrong. It's going to have nothing in either the left or right pack for the last 2, or it's going to have something in this right pack. Let's try and see if we can get that overframe. Try and see if we can manifest it. Alright, we got a cute little spell card. We have a fiend hero elemental thing. And we have somebody with a staff. A woman with a staff. No overframe card. We're going to get the Prismatic Secret. Totally awesome Toad. I think that is what it's called. Totally awesome. That is going to do it for this limit overframe. I did not get more than one of the overframe cards, which is a little bit of a bummer, and no possibility of that serialized card. But I might try and see if I can put my hand in the pot a little bit more with the heroes, or maybe come back with the villains set. But with that being said, hope you guys liked the video. I liked looking through what was available in this set because I don't get a lot of these. But hopefully I will be able to get more in the future. If that's the case or not, please come and see the video. I'd like to see you here. All right. See ya.